Hey, this is the Michael Myers fanatic back with another video. I'm here to talk about CM Punk getting fired from AEW. Although I was not an AEW fan, and I admit I don't know much about the situation, I'm just here to give my thoughts on Punk himself and the fact that he got fired. Here's my thing with that. I'm just going to get straight to the point. When that whole thing with All Out, whatever the fuck you call it, when that whole thing with that pay-per-view happened last October, I knew he was leaving. I knew it right away. I was like, okay, he's not going to be here much longer. I could just tell. And then on top of that, he allegedly went to talk to Triple H. You know, he said, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? And then Triple H said something to the effect of, let me go ask Vince if you can hang around for a bit. And I think they ended up saying no, and that CM Punk had to leave. I think CM Punk was already looking for a way out. I'm just going to be straight with you. I could be wrong, but this is just a theory. I think he wanted to leave a long time ago. Period. I'm just going to be straight. And if I'm wrong, I apologize to CM Punk, and may God forgive me because I don't like accusing people of things. But I think he wanted to leave a long time ago. And another thing I want to say is this, and this is going to sound really strange coming from me because I've had lots of altercations with people online, but everybody can't be wrong. When you keep having altercations with people like that, it can't be everybody else except you. This guy seems to have had many altercations with people, so it can't be everybody else. You know what I mean? He has to take a look at himself. When you keep having disagreements with people, it's time to take a look at the man in the mirror and say, okay, is it something I'm doing? Is it something I'm saying? And you know who told me that? A friend of mine. He told me that about myself. He was like, if this keeps happening to you, it can't be everybody else. And he's right. He just is. And I didn't want to hear it at the time, but he is. He's right. If it keeps happening, it can't just be everybody else. It might not be all of CM Punk's fault, but some of it is his fault. It just is. It can't keep happening for no reason. He's not that unlucky of a person. I don't know the whole situation, like I said earlier, but I think CM Punk was trying to mend fences so he could possibly return to WWE one day. I gotta be honest with you. I think he wanted to go talk to Vince and Hunter because he was already thinking about leaving. I'm sorry, I just have to give it to you straight. I've always done that on this channel. I think the guy was already thinking about leaving. So that's why he was trying to say, oh, let me go talk to Vince and Hunter, because he already wanted to go back to WWE. But the thing with that is, and this is coming from somebody that's trying to get into show business, when you keep having altercations with people in show business, it makes you look bad. Now CM Punk is going to look bad because they're going to be like, hey, he was fired twice in less than 10 years. It just doesn't look very good on his resume. Now, I get it. he probably felt wronged by a lot of people. If what they say about him being fired on his wedding day is true, that's awful. I think WWE should have handled it better than what they did. But getting fired twice does not look good. It just doesn't. It's bad for PR. And like I said, guys, I don't know the whole situation because I wasn't there. But what I do know is getting fired twice in less than a decade from two of the biggest wrestling promotions looks pretty bad. I do know that. I also know that, like I said, everybody can't be wrong. So I think he really needs to do some self-reflection. He really needs to do some self-examining. Do a self-examination and see what's going on in there. Because it can't be everybody's fault except his. Please be sure to follow me on all forms of social media at the MyersFan25 and hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you for watching.